lives destroyed, but you're also seeing lives that have been deeply troubled.
Look out! The Hollywood elites are out for blood. And they've got two names on their list, Mel Gibson and Mark Wahlberg. This is the price they're paying for exposing the dark side of the industry.
To say that Hollywood is a cult.
Stay tuned to find out all the skeletons that Hollywood is trying to bury. Ask yourself, why would Hollywood studios work together to thwart the release of an eye-opening movie highlighting the horrors of abuse? What purpose could that possibly serve? Hint, it's the same reason why two of Hollywood's superstars are coming under fire. The masks are off. The industry is dabbling in some shady business, and Mel and Mark won't stand for it any longer. A small but mighty group of Hollywood insiders has sworn war on the evil entertainment business, and Mark Wahlberg told hundreds of attendees at a school meeting in Los Angeles that Hollywood elites have nowhere left to hide. Or at least we'd hope. Jim Caviezel and Mel Gibson, according to Wahlberg, are American heroes with balls of steel because they dared to challenge the Hollywood establishment and contribute to bringing attention to the disease of abuse among the elites in the entertainment industry.
Respect! Jesus!
He made it crystal clear that people who threaten to reveal the vile practices of the elites will face the harshest repercussions in Hollywood. But he doesn't care anymore. Wahlberg claimed he had heard rumors about these kind of events in Hollywood and was aware that studio execs dabble in all sorts of evils, but he'd never been directly confronted with it. Wahlberg complains that the good guys are recruiting in numbers and that a civil war is about to break out in Hollywood, which will bring the entire system to its knees. It's not just him, though. More allegations have been made by celebrities and musicians revealing the ugly truth of the entertainment business elite. Both Corey Feldman and Elijah Wood have publicly denounced the evil acts that permeate Hollywood. In fact, Elijah Wood claimed that youngsters are taken from innocent people in order to appease people with parasitic interests who see you as their prey. Wood revealed some shocking details about the abusers who govern the business in an interview.
And, working in this industry, it can push you in a lot of different directions that are not necessarily...
Stating that clearly something major is going on in Hollywood. Now, Wahlberg has made it his life's work to expose the abusers that, in his words, have corrupted Hollywood to the core and keep destroying the lives of innocent children, tearing families apart. Similar stories concerning the corrupt Hollywood and entertainment industry are being shared by more and more celebrities. For instance, Mel Gibson is joining Mark in exposing the dark secrets of the industry, and Hollywood elites are not happy about it. Gibson exposed Hollywood's dark side by revealing all about the rampant abuse and ritualistic sacrifice. He revealed that the elite of Hollywood are involved in the most heinous acts, and according to a viral post that has been shared over 1,000 times, abuse of minors and assault are just two examples of it. In fact, Mel Gibson said that every studio in Hollywood is bought and paid for with the blood of innocent children. Sickening. He also said that some of the biggest figures in the film industry practice satanic rituals that are sick and completely at odds with the moral code that unites the majority of patriotic Americans. The worst part is that everyone in Hollywood is in on it. On top of that, Gibson has offered valuable intelligence about Ukrainian kids who may be at risk of being trafficked as children. The actor has been a hot subject on social media in recent days due to rumors that he was producing a docuseries that will reveal the multi-billion-dollar worldwide trafficking industry. According to a tweet from Leading Report, the celebrity was allegedly making a 4-part docuseries on the $34 billion global child abuse market involving countries like Ukraine. More than 11 million people have seen the tweet, and thousands of others have liked, commented on, and retweeted the news. The social media personality Matt Wallace also shared the inside scoop with his 1 million Twitter followers, so the site wasn't the only one to make the claim. Wallace echoed Leading Report's assertion, saying it's time to expose the truth. But guess what? Mel has been bullied into silence, and his own publicist is refusing to own up to any of this. Mel is one of the best actors in the business, so if he's going after the elites, it's gotta be something big, right? It's got bigger consequences too. We all know and love some of the blockbuster films he's given us, including Braveheart, The Patriot, Lethal Weapon, Mad Max, Maverick, and more. He has won Academy Awards for Best Picture and Best Director, and is a superb and extraordinarily gifted director. But the actor was always known for being direct in interviews and standing up to what's right, which often drew criticism. So, apart from his name being smeared and cancel culture coming for his neck, there are reports of him fearing for his life too. And when they can't get you any other way, they come to derail your career. But on social media, the actor's interview, in which he criticized Hollywood's power brokers, is trending. The Bloodfather actor talked candidly in an interview about his experience working in Hollywood, and offered his understanding of the industry because he's been a vital member of that world for years. When asked about the influence of money in the Hollywood industry, he said, "It's pretty much based on money. The system is completely based on money. You see, they'd do anything to keep money pumping, even if it means it comes through questionable ways." The Edge of Darkness actor stayed quiet on the names, but wanted to reveal to everyone the real face of show business. And now that there's talk of him making a sequel to The Passion of the Christ, naysayers are crawling up from everywhere to get him out of Hollywood. From the 1980s through the middle of the 2000s, Mel Gibson was one of the biggest stars in Hollywood, thanks to films like the Lethal Weapon series and his Oscar-winning Braveheart. But after the premiere of Gibson's directed film The Passion of the Christ, things started to go awry. The movie was accused of being anti-Semitic, which later came back to haunt the actor through events in his private life. Gibson has been mostly banned by Hollywood, despite landing a few roles over the past 10 years, which is why his participation in the upcoming John Wick prequel, The Continental, is such a sore point with many. Speaking of religious views, the industry has a strange way of dealing with it. Like Mark Wahlberg has always defended his Catholic views, and he even stated in an interview that the contempt for religion in Hollywood will not keep him from promoting the importance of faith.
You know, it's not popular in my industry, but, you know, I cannot deny my faith.
When asked about Hollywood's reluctance to work on faith-based content, Wahlberg said he tried giving a religion-based script to a handful of folks that he thought might get it, but they didn't. You can't win, especially when they come at them for who they're crossing paths with at public events. Yup, Mark and Mel came under fire from Jack White for allegedly meeting with Donald Trump at an Ultimate Fighting Championship event. When he says meeting, we'll have you know it was probably hello. Pictures of the actors speaking with the former US president at UFC 290 in Las Vegas were uploaded by the former The White Stripes musician, who criticized them for normalizing a racist conman. Okay, but what about normalizing abuse, huh? It's a good thing they got each other. Now that they've worked together, Wahlberg and Gibson have had ample time to get to know one another. And together, they're coming for the Hollywood elites. Let us know in the comments what your thoughts are about the industry's dark side, and make sure to subscribe for more eye-opening videos. See you next time!